helicopter.
Well, they might be running out of time for this federal campaign, but there are calls tonight for aged care to become a bigger election issue. New figures show our most vulnerable older folks are now having to wait more than 2 months for a bed. Here's Gia Laux.
Prisoners of a sick system. A new ad campaign conveys the strain felt by nurses across the country.
It's becoming harder for nurses to provide the level of expert care our patients need.
Especially in the aged care sector. Industry workers, elderly residents and their families took part in a nationwide phone-in on the weekend to voice concerns about the system. More than 1,000 people called.
Extraordinary number of stories. The system is just under too much pressure. Residents are not getting the care that they need.
Whistleblowers have shared their shocking stories with Eyewitness News. Residents not given adequate food and water. Some having to wait hours just to be taken to the toilet. And that's if they can even get into a facility. An elderly Australian with high care needs waits an average 68 days for a bed.
The numbers of older people in Australia needing aged care are growing. We need to fix this system now before we really start getting people missing out altogether.
$1.8 billion worth of funding has been torn out of the system by the current government.
Industry leaders say it should be an election issue. 70% of callers said a promise to help the system would change their vote.
We are going to undertake a review of the ACFI funding model because we do not like what the government's done across the area in repeated cuts. We're also going to develop an aged care workforce strategy.
The Assistant Minister for Aged Care issued a statement saying only that the coalition will strive to meet consumer needs. Gia Laux,